My name's Jo Taylor. I'm a centre coordinator at Red Vales Children's Centre in Bury, which is a Phase 1 children's centre. I've just finished my NPQICL, which is a national professional qualification in integrated centre leadership, which is quite a mouthful. I didn't want to do the course. It was something I had to do through my job, and all the centre coordinators in Bury will have to do it eventually. We had 8 coordinators did it last year. I was nervous about doing the course in the first place. I'm not academic, although I might change my mind now and say I am academic after completing it. I haven't got a degree, didn't think I'd be able to do it at all, and was really quite anxious about it. When I got the letter to say I'd been accepted, I still couldn't believe it. The reason that I've enjoyed it so much is the ongoing support from the tutors and from the colleagues in the course, really, to have the opportunity to speak to other people who do the same role but don't work in Bury. That's an excellent opportunity. There's lots of differences between our roles in different areas, but there's also lots of similarities, and it really helps you to think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. The course was what I expected in terms of it being intense. There's a lot to do in quite a short space of time, but there's so much organisation. You have to organise yourself, but the way that the course is planned helps you to organise yourself as well. The hardest part that I'd anticipated was writing, because I hadn't written an assignment ever. But that wasn't actually the hardest part, because you get so much help and support from the tutors and from your colleagues, really, and I did underestimate the value of my practical experiences. The other parts that I've really enjoyed, you have lots of action learning groups. You have groups where you're all in uni together, but then you have a smaller group, so there's only 3 in our group, another lady from Rochdale and a lady from Blackburn, and you get to visit each other's centres, and that was, for me, that was the best thing I got out of the course, just having somebody else that you could just ring up and say, you know, how are you getting on, and taking things back from other centres, different ways of working. That was very invaluable to me. Since I've started doing the course, there have been a lot of changes in the centre. My line manager actually left and the role wasn't replaced, and at the time I didn't know I was going to be able to cope running the centre and doing the course at the same time, but working with different colleagues and actually finding out who could help me rather than always offering other people help really raised my confidence in my abilities as a leader. Now that I've finished the course, I'm much more confident, both personally and professionally, in terms of being able to delegate, and I knew I needed to delegate. I just didn't really know how to go about it, and having time to stop and reflect on things. I never did that before, and I want to continue that, and I'm encouraging the staff to do that as well. I am actually very passionate about promoting the NPQICL now, because I've actually finished it, and I'd urge anybody who's anxious about it just to go for it.